Hi guys, it's Janine. Welcome back to my channel. On today's video, we are going to talk about practical ways to get protein in, especially for women, especially if you are in perimenopause or menopause. Getting your protein in is very important. We're going to go over all of that today in this video. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell to be notified. Comment below if you have any questions. Happy to interact with you guys down in the comments. Now let's go ahead and get into it. If you are new here, my name is Janine. I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. I am 47 years old and am currently in menopause. So a lot of these things that I'm speaking about are personal experience. I've done other videos on this topic before, so make sure you go ahead and check that out. Now, let's first talk about why you should be taking in protein, especially if you're in menopause. Protein is essentially the building blocks for our body and supports our lean body mass. We need protein, especially as we age. Most women, even who think they are consuming a lot of protein, are consuming significantly less than they need. The average woman consumes about 60 grams of protein per day. This is simply not enough. You want to get in at least a gram of protein per pound of lean body mass, but honestly, it is important to get protein in. You may as well try to get more than you think you need. Eating adequate amount of protein is going to help preserve your lean body mass. It is also going to help you consume less calories because protein is very satiating. It is also a macronutrient that stimulates the GLP-1 hormone. The GLP-1 hormone is actually the hormone that tells your brain, stop eating, you're not hungry, you don't want any more food. So this is a good thing. This is actually the same thing that diet medications like Ozempic and Wegovy do as well. So protein is going to help stimulate that GLP-1 hormone. The more protein you eat, the less you're going to want to eat. In fact, studies show that if you pack the beginning part of your day with a good amount of protein, you will consume less throughout the day because of that. Also, protein has the highest thermic effect over any other macronutrient. What does that mean? That means that it takes our body more energy to digest protein than it does to digest everything else. It's going to help you to preserve your lean muscle and give you that nice toned look. It is going to help you to lose body fat by helping you consume less calories. It is going to help you curb cravings. It is even going to help you with things like preventing osteoporosis and sarcopenia. So it is just good all the way around. Obviously, you can, bump up your protein by making sure that you have protein in every meal. And I think that's kind of like a saying that everyone says, just make sure you have protein in every meal. But honestly, it's still not enough. Because even if, say, you have 3 meals a day and you have a handful of protein, a lean protein in each of those meals, that's only going to leave you with about 75 grams of protein for the day. A good rule of thumb is to, yes, have lean protein in every meal, but also have a protein-packed snack. That will tip you over that 100-gram mark. So I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite ways to get in protein. Again, like I said, get your protein in early. Have a 30 to 50 gram breakfast or early, midday snack that's going to, chop off half of your protein goal right at the beginning of the day. It's going to help you eat less. It's going to help kill cravings, and it's just going to get that out of the way and gives you a little more freedom on what you can pick the rest of the day, right? So let's go ahead and get into some of my favorite things. First off, it is important to have a protein powder that you love because you can use protein powder in so many different things. I personally don't like to drink my calories unless it has protein in it, but I'm still not someone who likes a protein shake. So I don't really make protein shakes with my protein powder. I actually will use this to add it to yogurt or oatmeal. I will make Ninja Creamy ice cream with it. So find a protein powder that you love and always have it on hand. It's just a great way to incorporate you know, more protein into your diet. I love making Ninja Creamies. I have a couple of videos on that. Ninja Creamy is a product that you can make ice cream with it, and all you need is like some almond milk, a scoop of protein, and it makes you a pint of ice cream. So this is from 1UP Nutrition. This is actually the strawberry shortcake ice cream protein powder. This is a brand that I work with. I have a discount code for them. I love their protein powders. I'm very particular about protein powders. They have to be delicious. I am not going to waste a single calorie on something that's not delicious. So they have some great options over at oneupnutrition.com. Even if you want vegan options or lactose free, they've got that for you. So find a protein powder you love, get a couple of tubs, have it on hand. Excellent way to get in your protein. Moving on to, if you are trying to eat a lot of protein, Fage needs to be a staple in your not in your pantry, because then it would rot, in your refrigerator. I get mine at Costco. I get this big, huge tub. It's like $6. It is 3/4 cup, or 170 grams, is only 90 calories, and it's 18 grams of protein. You are going to get in so much protein with this. And I know what you're thinking. It's super tart. This is the 0% one, by the way. It's super tart. Maybe you don't like that. You could easily make this even more protein packed by adding protein powder to it, which will increase, it'll sweeten it up and it'll increase your protein. But you could also use this for a sour cream substitute. You could also add some stevia drops to it. I often have mine with chopped up fruit, a drizzle of honey, some granola, and it's an excellent like light midday snack. But this is a staple. Fage is excellent. You can use it to make different dressings and sauces. And like I said, it does make a really good substitute for sour cream. So this is a must when you're trying to get your protein in. Okay, moving on to the next thing, egg whites. Egg whites can be used in so many different things that you may not even realize. Obviously, you can just do scrambled egg whites, or you can make egg white bites. But you can also add this to oatmeal. You can add this in overnight oats to make it protein packed. You can add this to your smoothies if you want to add some more protein. Egg whites are just an excellent way to get in your protein in a very low calorie way. Every 3 tablespoons is 5 grams of protein. So that is going to add up very quickly at only 25 calories. So for every 25 calories, you get 5 grams of protein. That is a great ratio, and we're going to go over ratios in just a second. Okay, moving on to another protein staple. I love these Premier protein shakes. They're kind of a thicker, creamier consistency, super convenient. They do not need to be refrigerated, so you can kind of like throw some in your bag. And my favorite thing to do with this is I actually, like if I'm out and about and I need some protein and some coffee, I will get like a quad iced espresso shot in a venti cup with extra ice. So the espresso's down at the bottom, like from Starbucks, and I will pour in the protein shake over the top. You don't need anything else, and you'll get tons of protein. These are 30 grams of protein, 160 calories per shake. You'll get tons of protein, and it will be delicious. It literally tastes delicious. So that is a really excellent way to get protein in as well. If you think about this, if you're trying to get in a lot of protein at the beginning of the day, if you had an iced coffee with this protein shake and then some yogurt, right off the bat, you are at 50 grams of protein just with these two things, meaning that if you're trying to hit at least 100 for the day, you only have 50 to go. And, you know, you have quite a few meals to do that in, so you're for sure going to hit that protein goal. So that is another great thing I like to do. Like I was saying, you have to find a protein powder that you love and always have that on hand. The other thing that I think is really important is to find protein bars that you love and have those on hand. Have them in your purse. Have them in your desk at work. Have them just readily available for those on-the-go moments when you need a snack. Make sure your snack has protein. That is just going to help you reach those protein goals. Here are some of my favorites that I look forward to eating every day. Love them. They taste like candy bars. This is Barebells chocolate dough. I get this at Trader Joe's. You can also find it online. They have tons of flavors, this brand. This is my favorite flavor, but they have tons of really good flavors, but Barebells is the brand. Another one of my favorites is Anabar. I get these either at Trader Joe's or online, or Amazon has them as well. These are another delicious option. And then there's Built Bar. I love Built Bar because it's high in protein, but lower in calorie than a lot of protein bars. So this protein bar right here is only 140 calories, and it's 17 grams of protein. So you're going to get a lot of bang for your buck with that. And those are just kind of things I always have on hand. So I'm never going to have a hard time hitting my protein if I'm making sure I am incorporating these types of snacks. And then, of course, in every meal, you should always aim for, at least 4 ounces of lean protein in your meals. And then you're going to be good to go. You're going to preserve lean muscle. You're going to be able to lose weight. You're going to speed up your metabolism, all the things. So a good rule of thumb that I like to share on if you know that something has a good amount of protein in it based on how many calories it has. Because a lot of things do not fall for this. At stores, they'll say like high protein granola or high protein cereal, and you'll grab it thinking, oh, cool, I'm going to get my protein in. But then it really doesn't have that much protein compared to the calories. So for example, like if you get a high protein granola, it'll say like, okay, it has 10 grams of protein in it, but it's 300 calories for that 10 grams of protein. That's not good bang for your buck. That's soaking up a lot of your calories and not giving you very much protein. So the good rule of thumb to know if something has good bang for the buck or good calorie to protein ratio is take a look at the nutrition label. So let's take a look at this Premier Protein Shake as an example. It has 30 grams of protein. So you go to the protein, add a 0 to whatever it has. So this one has 30 grams of protein. We add a 0, that's 300. Take a look at the calories. For 30 grams of protein, it should have 300 or less calories in it to be considered a good protein to calorie ratio. And in this case, this would be really good bang for your buck because it's only got 160 calories. So let's do the same thing with like the egg whites. The egg whites has 5 grams of protein for 25 calories. So if you put a 0 at the end of that 5, that's a 50. Go over to the calories. Does it have 50 or less calories in it? Yes, it does. It has only 25. That's an excellent calorie to protein ratio. So hopefully that little tip will help you when you're trying to determine, is this protein bar worth the calories? Because that should help you out. Again, this is a protein bar that has 20 grams of protein in it. Add a 0, it's 200. Does it have 200 or less calories in it? Yes, it does. It has only 200 calories. Now, obviously, some things are not going to check out like that, but if you're running low on protein, or if you find that you get to the end of the day and you ran out of calories, but you're far away from your protein goal, it's because you're making too many choices that aren't good bang for the buck. They do not have good calorie to protein ratio, and then you're going to fall short at the end of the day and you're going to run out of calories. So hopefully that helps you guys. Just make sure you are getting your protein in. It is so good. Also, if you are in menopause and you're struggling, track your calories, track your protein, lift weights. Don't be afraid to strength train, especially if you're in menopause. This is going to support strong bones. It is going to support muscle retention. It is going to support stabilizing your weight. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions down in the description. Would love to help you out. Everything I talked about today is linked in the description, and we'll see you guys on the next video.